Hey guys, I thought I'd do a 900 subscriber special just by going through my 5-star relics, mainly in character specific ones. Introducing the story of how I've got them, mainly the older ones, not the newer ones. How they fare up in the future, maybe what I'll draw on in the future as well, just to give you guys a little idea. Maybe you guys want to draw on the same banner as me, or any stuff like that, or any other questions you want to say. I will be going back into side quests probably a little bit later, as in not this one, but in the future. Because yeah, I've been really hung up from work. It's been very hectic for me. I'm sure you guys know how it is anyway. So we're gonna go augment rank descending so we can see all the good relics here. Maybe we should go for the... Can we go oldest? No, it's only descending. We'll leave it like this. Okay, first we've got Tifa's Crystal Glove. I'm sure you guys watched the very... I think it's the first 100 gem draw which I did, which I got a character relic. I was like, holy shit, this one's the best one. Really love it. Now it's 124 attack. Absolutely unbelievable, eh? And I got 2 more from the one of the lucky draws. Yeah, absolutely unbelievable. Unfortunately, I can't use Tifa that much. You can't really fit into a team. Usually your team consists of 2 to 3 fighters, and usually one of them is better off being like a Spellblade or Elemental one, and usually you have one support and one healer. You may swap one of the fighters out for a Black Mage or another support, stuff like that. So pretty crazy. I think the Danjuro was one of my first ones. A lot of other people... Actually, I should go by gained oldest, so then I actually know the timeline. Okay, so let's see. Genji Helm was the first. God damn it. That was an annoying one, wasn't it? I think this was from the first Soul Celebration or something. Absolutely unbelievable. And yeah, we got another one of those later on. Yeah, when I got 2 Genji Helms, I was just like... I was really out of this game. I was like, fuck this game. I really can't stand it. Yeah, then I got the Danjuro, which I wasn't really happy about either, but I was happy to get 5 stars, to be honest, especially armor, because armor was really hard to come by, and to get armor was really cool. So this Zentetsuken, we got this from one of the daily login bonuses, which I thought was really generous of Dina. I was just like, holy shit, they're giving us a 5-star, absolutely unbelievable. So still haven't got any 5-star character relics yet, but the K's and Knuckles were from one of the first 11-star draws, which I did as well. I did 11-star draws for the Genji Helm and stuff as well. Then I saw the Final Fantasy 13 one, which I absolutely love Snow, to be honest. Snow is one of my favorites. And then I kind of went crazy with the Final Fantasy 8s. So you can see there's 3 Final Fantasy 8 stuff there. When I got the Gunblade, I was overwhelmed. I was like, Squall was my favorite character, getting the Gunblade. But in the future, this Gunblade ends up being pretty useless, because it only deals one damage to a target. Not 1 damage, when I'm talking about 1 damage. 1 attack to 1 target. So the maximum is 9,999, which I really think is cool if they start breaking the damage cap, maybe to 20,000. At least 20,000, because it would be really good for the older relics, and then you wouldn't have to combine them and stuff like that. Then we got the Blitz Sword. Actually, the Blitz Sword is actually more powerful than the Gunblade at the moment, because it's 1 more... or I combined them together to make it a 6-star, so I was just like, yeah, might as well. Sephiroth's Sword. I was really happy to get this one. I got 2 of them. Well, I got 1 of them in a 11 draw and another one in a 3-star draw. I got in the 3, I mean not 3-star draw, the 3 times 3 draw. I also got the Lunatic pin in the same draw. I was just like, what the fuck? I was like crazed about it. Can't believe it. That was one of my most memorable draws anyway. Next one we have Franz. I was pretty happy about this one as well, because it was on the same level as Walker's, is it something ball? I forgot the name. But it was the same as deal damage to one target and reduce its defense and resistance. I was really happy to get this one because it was used in a tactic with the... It was used as a tactic to get 9,999. A lot better than the advanced retaliate combo. What the hell was it called? I put it in one of my tutorial modes. I would probably kick myself in the face because I'll probably remember it straight after this video. Let's see, Diamond Armor. Yeah, we got another armor, which I was really happy about. This one's probably the most strongest one in the game, which I was just like really happy about. Defense 114. So I was like, yeah, I really needed more armor because, yeah, when you scroll back, it's just like you have no 5-star armor, and you had very little 4-star armor back in the day as well. Then I did the Final Fantasy X one with Yuna's, when Yuna's had her magisterial staff. So you can probably see these ones on the very first Relic Draws, which I did. So I ended up getting the Heat Spear and stuff. Now I'll probably skip over most of these because you've seen all the rest. So Betrayal Sword was pretty garbage. This is this one here. Yeah, it's probably the most garbage sword in the game, which I was just like, yeah, fuck this sword. I really didn't want it. Then came Edgar's Spear, which I was really happy about because it was finally an AoE attack which I could use really good, which also has a chance to poison, which is unbelievable. Back in the day, I should say. Blazefire Saber, I really wanted the Vegas, the Saz's guns, because I knew it would last forever. This one, not so much, because later on, of course, you'll get the burst soul breaks and stuff like that. And stuff like Planet Protector, I did like... I was really addicted back in the day as well. And I was really depressed for personal reasons. And I was just like, fuck it, let's just gamble and draws. I really felt like I was actually gambling at the time, not really having fun. I was just like, fuck it, let's just draw. I really want this. And I use this ribbon till this day. It's unbelievable having 100% bonus attack. Nowadays, you usually get swords and stuff with the 75%, so getting 100% is crazy. But yeah, pretty much all the rest you've seen, which, yeah, it's been an incredible journey with Final Fantasy Record Keeper, that's for sure. In terms of future banners, you'll probably see well, you probably heard me mentioning about a Super Soul Break celebration. It also has Lightning's weapon in it. I just think the chances of getting Lightning's weapon is way too low. If you think about it, it's about like freaking 1% or something, or 2%. It's unbelievable when you think about it, because you end up getting 1 or none 5 stars, and when you get one, there is like freaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 relic, 9 5-star relics. So it's just like fucking unbelievable. So there's a 10% chance or 11% chance, arguably, to get a 5-star, and then to get a 1 out of 9 chance to get a Super Soul Break weapon. You're going really against the odds. That's why I really feel like it's gambling. Even though back in the day, there was only 2 character-specific weapons, and I ended up getting quite a few. I was really lucky back in the day. But nowadays, I think I've lost all the luck. It's been crazy. In terms of characters, I really do like, not Zidane. I really like Lightning. I really like Squall. Squall's my favorite character, as many people know. But to be honest, it's really biased because Squall... It's because Final Fantasy VIII was my first Final Fantasy I ever played, because I never had a PlayStation 1. I had a PC, and Final Fantasy VIII was on PC. Final Fantasy VII, even though it was on PC, it wasn't in stores in Australia, I believe. Well, if it was, then I had no recollection of it when I was a kid. So yeah. I remember this Fabled Harp. I was so excited to get this one, but it's just not really useful at all. Mainly because you end up using it as a roaming warrior, not as Edward, because he's not broken his stupid level cap. God damn it. But yeah, Squall is probably the one that I'm most aiming for, so hopefully I'll get Squall's cutting trigger, even though it ends up being pretty useless in the future, but I really do like Squall's weapons. Gunblades are they look fucking cool, alright? Gunblades look fucking cool, even Lightning's Gunblade looks pretty cool as well. I may draw for the Final Fantasy IX banner as well, mainly because I really need mage weapons. Look, I'll show you guys my weapons for Final Fantasy IX. So that's the banner coming up after the Yuffie's one, so the week after next week. And we'll go series, and then we'll go Final Fantasy IX. I got armor, fucking good armor. I got a level, a staff which is a 3-star, which is combined. That's the only thing I have. And the others are daggers. I suppose these daggers will carry me. I was absolutely really sad when I got this Mage Masser, but it ends up being pretty good because it's one of my only 5-star weapon in the game, which is Final Fantasy IX. So pretty unbelievable there. But I'm pretty much all set. I'm really sad that I combined this one though. I really shouldn't. When I combined this, I was thinking, what are the times that I'm gonna have 2 white mages in a party? Yeah, but I should have just focused on the stat line. Pretty crazy. I am crazy, and usually this one I don't even need anymore because I've got so much fucking armor, which is just duplicates, which I'm really sad about because when I started the game, I was using Final armor, which was 1-star and 2-star mainly, and now 2-star armor has gone completely out the window. 3-star armor barely used. 4-star armor not used much, still used but not used much. So doing the common draws does fuck all unless you get a 4-star or higher, which is really stupid. They should completely get rid of 1-star. Yeah, what the fuck is 1-star armor gonna do for you? I know, even when you start the game, you end up getting a fair decent amount of equipment. I believe you get a 5-star weapon as well. I think it was the Zantuxin as well, or another chance to get a different one. You guys have to tell me. But yeah, it's been an unbelievable journey with Final Fantasy Record Keeper. If you have any questions, then let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll get back to you a bit later because, yeah, it's been really stressful for me. I really do wish I could spend a lot more time on Final Fantasy Record Keeper. I know, I really want to spend time on making my videos, like, look better, more flashier. Some people have mentioned that they love my videos. I really do appreciate that. It's getting over 900 subscribers when I actually made a channel before this. She barely got over 100 subscribers, and I was working really hard on this channel. And then when Final Fantasy Record Keeper started, there was channels like Fairy Kid, which you probably heard about. I believe there was one more channel, but mainly it was just Fairy Kid that did Relic Draws, and everyone was just like, what the fuck are you doing? You're wasting like thousands of dollars on these Relic Draws. And I was just like, I was probably one of them. I was thinking the same thing, but I'm just like, yeah, it's your own money, just do what you want. And I suppose some people were defending that as well, but it's just like thousands of dollars for a freemium game. It's just, I don't know, I don't like the idea. I hate companies which do it. It's fucking ridiculous. They should, well, people have mentioned an idea of a shop, but it's just like, if Dina has a thing going, they'll probably stick with it till how long it lasts. Because they're raking in so much money, it's unbelievable. Just from these people gambling their assets away. Thousands of dollars on one single relic draw, even thousands of dollars on one Super Soul Break, when later on, you're fucking getting a banner which has 3 Super Soul Breaks, and all the rest are character-specific weapons, so you have nothing to worry about if you get a 5-star, because they'll be character-specific, unless that you have that, like, freaking less than 1% chance of getting something else. like outside of the banner, which I think is fucking ridiculous as well. You shouldn't really get something out of the banner. But to advertise stuff like this in the comic Relic Draw, yeah, it's fucking stupid. Because you're not gonna get that shit. It's like a freaking 0.1% chance. And you're getting people's hopes up. It's just, yeah. In terms of abilities, Life Siphon's actually pretty good. I'm probably gonna hone that a little bit later. But yeah, otherwise, nothing really much to go by. Some people have discussed about parties. What should you put in your party? Mainly that's based on what you have. If you have good character-specific weapons, then go for that character. That's all I can really say. Some people have mentioned, what is the perfect party? I'm like, how am I supposed to know? I don't know your character's relics, because when I first got Squall's Gunblade, I was always using Squall. When I got Tifa's Glove, I was always using Tifa. It's really dependent on what you have. Nowadays, there's a lot of shared soul breaks, so you're getting a lot of good stuff. And plus they always force you to put a character in your party, because you're not allowed to get that character KO'd or something like that, but still. Yeah, usually you're getting 2 support characters, 1 support character, some fighters, and 1 white mage or 1 black mage. You can have a full mage party, depends on what you want really, but usually it's dependent on what you have. What's the most powerful relic to go by? Master the relic, such as Titus. Titus is probably my strongest character at the moment because it's 6 excessive attacks, which is unbelievable. So I'd probably use Titus in my Final Fantasy IX one if I don't have any more character-specific weapons, which are Final Fantasy IX. And yeah, just go for it. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, guys, I hope you just like this discussion. I do like just talking to you guys. Well, technically I'm talking to my fucking self, but I do like talking to you guys in the comments on Facebook and stuff like that. I love your messages. Thank you for 900 subscribers. I'm hoping for 1,000. 1,000's fucking unbelievable. Can't believe we're actually honing in on 1,000. Maybe I'll do something good when I do get 1,000 subscribers. I'll think about it. Anyway, guys, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the Final Fantasy VII event, which is coming out in a few days. Sorry, guys, just one more, well, a couple more things I want to touch up on. Mainly what relics to draw for. I mentioned about attack buffs, but I didn't mention about walls as well. So the main thing you want to look at when you're starting the game is wall relics and attack buff relics. Those two different types of relics will last you pretty much the whole game. So I'll tell you what I'm actually talking about. It would be a lot helpful if I actually had something to look at. We'll just sort out by augment again, descending. So I touched upon the Planet Protector, which gives 100% bonus attack. I found this extremely good as well. The Holiday Mittens temporarily raise the attack of all allies. That one's only 15% or something. I don't know, I forgot. Totally forgot, to be honest. But both of them actually extremely helpful in battles. The Mitten is actually pretty good because it's a shared soul break, so I like to bring it pretty much with anyone I want. And also with wall relics, I don't mean Lunatic High. I mean something like Sentinel's Grimoire, which gives you that extra boost to magic and physical. So it's not really a protection spell, it's like a full, I mean not a Protector or not a Shelga, but it's kind of a combination of them both. So it's pretty good, and it also of course stacks with Protector and Shelga, and yeah, it helps a whole lot and will last you pretty much the whole game. So that's extremely good. The next one that pretty much everyone's saving up for is another attack buff. It does the exact same thing as Planet Protector, but Haste Dagger as well. So those two things in one is absolutely the best relic to go for. That one's the next Final Fantasy Tactics one, which isn't for a few weeks, but a lot of people are actually saving up for that one absolutely right now. So it'll be really good to save up for that. I'm personally saving just for the Super Soul Break celebration, because I don't really need it for now. I'll probably do like a 50 mithril draw if I have enough, but otherwise, those two types of relics you really need to look out for. So luckily I got the Sentinel's Grimoire. The only two war relics out at the moment are Yastola's Thyrus and the Sentinel's Grimoire. More of them will come out eventually. I think Christus has one as well. And Tyro's Birth's Super Soul Break is kind of interesting. It has Protector and Shelga, which is pretty good as well. It's good to stack those two up and then just bring a roaming warrior such as Sentinels or something like that. So it ends up being really good just to combine all the buffs together. The more buffs the better in your party, and it will last you quite a long time. Anyway guys, I hope I helped just a little bit for you newer players as well, and I'll see you guys next time.